Alright, so I'll make a video here of all the specialized parts I had to buy. So this allows you to put on one of the main pulleys, because you got to counteract it when you put it on. This is for putting in the pistons together when the engine's assembled. Really all you need out of it are those two tools. The rest is for timing an older style Boxster engine. Just a USB camera off eBay. Sort of cheap, but it did the trick. Piston compression sleeve, I think it's called, for sliding the pistons into the block. Actually worked pretty good. Then we've got stuff for doing the timing, clutch alignment tool, timing, putting in different seals because they've got to fit in perfectly with the rotating shafts that come out the end. You've got holds the clutch, takes off the oil filter. Down here you've got two tools when you're putting in some bolts with the IMS. Questionable design at best of how you do this, because without these tools it's pretty challenging. This is to remove the coolant temperature sensor. You could have done it without that tool though. You've got these four brackets. They fit under the four mounts on the car itself so you don't scratch up the underbody. Again, for putting in different seals that need to be pushed on. Same with that one as well. You've got a pump for putting transmission fluid in the transmission when it's up there, because otherwise it's I don't know how you do it unless you had the fill perfect when you took it out. And we've got brake bleeder kit, a pressure brake bleeder kit. I tried it with a vacuum bleeder. It was horrible. It didn't work very well at all, so I recommend using a pressure bleeder thing. Got some special custom tools. This is my oil level, transmission fluid level. So take it like that and you put it in. It's precisely 11 millimeters. It's that, and then this is the special tool I made for getting the transmission to engine together, because they like to make the bolts hard to use. And torque wrenches. You think you don't need them all, but you do. You got a 3/8 low torque wrench, a 3/8 digital one. I strongly recommend a digital torque wrench. They're just so much easier. And then you got a 1/2 inch one. And then just when the car's almost together, you need a 3/4 inch drive torque wrench, because it needs like 300 or 400 Newton meters force to put the axle nuts on. So my torque wrench has only put 2 nuts on so far. And you can see there all the tools I've got along the wall. Most of this was bought specifically for this project because you need a swivel hoist or a E10 socket or some weird extension. Just everything you don't think you're going to need, you end up needing. So quite the selection there. And then what else you need? There's your jack stands. You need the type with a flat top. The half moon ones just aren't going to work well, because I had some of those before. And you need an ATV jack to lift the engine back up into the car. A jack, nothing too special there. This one worked a bit better because it's got a fair bit of vertical change. And then you need a shop lift to pretty much move the engine around. Not really too many ways around it unless you got a lot of friends that want to come and help you. Then you've got a engine stand. I had a smaller engine stand before, but it just was too tippy, especially when you start rotating the engine. And then you've got the this adapter that mates to the engine itself, and it actually works pretty decent, because then you can still fit the clutch on in between there while it's attached to the engine. And so that is pretty much all the specialized tools you need to put the engine together.